Good evening, Prem Pranam, Namaskar. Anhad Vind have asked, Vedant ji, I have seen your YouTube interviews. They are excellent. People love Osho, but some looters in the dress of sannyasis, playing with their pure feeling, do write something. You are brave. Yeah, this is not the question of I am brave or not. If it was old days, 500 years before British time or before British time, we call it Mughal time, 200, 300, 500 years before, when there was a Chhatrapati Shivaji, Maharana Pratap, and those kind of peoples, brave people who used to fight with swords and the bhalas. I would have been one of them and sit on the horse and would have gone even with a few people or alone. That much courage I have. But the thing is now time have changed. Now we call it uh, diplomatic times. Government change, kings and queens and maharajas, they are gone. Loktantra, we call it, democratic values are important and they are prevailing all over the world. Government, courts, barristers, lawyers, anything happen to you or somebody cheat you or loot you, whatever you do, it is very difficult to fight with the hands and throw them out because law does not allow to take power in your hands and harm somebody. Well, with the talking, I have said a lot of things in the past. In writing also I have said a lot of things. But the thing is, where the money? Hmm. Money is real, not a problem. Money is very good to be used. But when it is in wrong hands, then it can exploit people. And you see, the corruption is all over the world. In our country, India, and some other countries, Pakistan, or many other is this kind of country, uh, very difficult. People who have power, who have money, who have the prestige, or politicians especially, or whatever, they have good positions. They can interfere in any, and they can possess. Look nowadays, uh, after so long, they were thinking about it. Somewhere people write little bit, but people are afraid to talk about Waqf board. And Nehru made that, and before Nehru also, I have seen people talking about nowadays, last few years, this discuss is going on, and now it catches the fire. Now Yogi ji is trying and Modi is also trying because now they are in the position they can fight, and this mafia who have we call it a lot of land. How many? I don't know exact amount of the land all over India. Every village or town or anywhere, the Muslim community mafia people have purchased the land and they build the mosque and the mazars and dargah and whatever you call it illegally. This land belong to the government, but because the corruption, they have given money to the peoples and they don't have even right paper to claim it, and there was nobody to ask them because the same kind of people was in the government. Well, this is I given you one example, but there's a lot of things. And now see the ensemble, how many temples are coming and wells are coming which were buried under the ground because the party was in the power, Congress party, and was most corrupted. Uh, from the very beginnings, Indian people was very calm and quiet and meditative and loving, and they forgot how to fight and how to um, secure themselves. Ahimsak, we call it non-violent idea of non-violence is prevailed all over India, And because of this, we have lost very big part of India, Afghanistan, and many around Nepal, and so many. Now there are different countries, Pakistan, Bangladesh. They were all part of the India, Bharat, because the people don't want to fight, or they don't have power to fight with these mafias who come from far away. So the same happens where is a big group and big organization is there and money is there, where there is a temple, it is ashram or some anything. People from other country, they know how to deal with, and they come in the power. And Osho have said many time before, but he didn't made any very clear cut. He has not given the responsibility. He didn't talk uh, and made it clear who will be the. There is a lot of things have been said already and have been written, but it is useless to discuss like this, because you need power, we need money to fight, and they have looted already so much that anybody, a single person or few people together. Now the last few years, you see what happened in the Pune ashram. They tried and they called so many policemen and they beaten up one friend who was not even sannyasi. He just wanted to participate in the celebration, and he just wanted to come and sit in the samadhis. But you see, so many bare hand person who have no weapon, nothing, and the so many police was had very difficult. They didn't ask him, they didn't talk him. 2 person would have been enough to call him and sit down and talk. Why you enter and you need to entrance fee, whatever. But I have seen a whole game. That's why I am not interested to talk with these people, because I have lived my time, and best time was there in Mumbai when Osho was in Mumbai, from very early days, from 70s till 80s. So I have spent my best time with beloved master, and fighting with this. Many sannyasin are there in India now, and court case are going on for many years. And you can bribe anybody in India, where it is a magistrate, it is a police, and they have money, and somehow you go on again and again to the Supreme Court and High Court and this court and that court, and always corruption is there. Otherwise, these things is so clear that this ashram does not belong to any particular group or company or something, and they are destroying also Osho's legacy. We call it. They are not publishing good books. They are destroying everything is possible. All meditations, what happening? There were so many thousands of people was coming. You have maybe witnessed. I have witnessed for so many years. Even after Osho left the body, at least 10 years, it was a big hub for the international Osho's lovers and sannyasins, and there were thousands of people was coming continue, but they wanted to destroy. I think behind it must be some kind of a fundamental Christians, their ideology. So they are changing books also inside Osho's. They're making compilations, not original lecture, or if videos somebody share on the Facebook or here there, they have power, and the YouTube or whatever you call, they ban you from the Facebook. It happened to me a couple of times. Then I thought better I should write my poetry, and sometime just talk to the friends, and that is enough, because many people have been underground now. At least few people I know. I don't know where they are, because they were working in Osho's vision, but they have a legal problem. So they went underground. So I have no interest, because Osho's real message is for oneself, one to one. And in India, this is happening for not only with Osho, with great masters. With J. Krishnamurti, it happens. With many other masters, it happens that somebody have claimed and looted them. Not only that, in Mughal times, Indian scriptures has been distorted, and the people from the West also, they have translated and they changed the meaning and the words in the many kind of books. and Muslim also. They have interfered. They learn Sanskrit and they learn many language, Hindi language, and they interfere because of the internet now. Still, a lot of effort is being done to bring the history back, and people have originals somewhere somehow. So they are collecting together and they are trying to make effort that all the books of the past, even it is 5,000 year old, they want to bring into its own original form. So these kind of things are happening not just with Osho. Many years, many countries, they have destroyed the libraries, biggest library, because they don't know how to produce their uh, own things. Poor people, poor, unintelligent people, we call it jungly, uneducated people, they don't know how to create, how to make such beautiful temples. So they have destroyed. And because this is written in their books, holy books, and they followed it. They started from the Arabian countries. First, they destroy this very what you call is the most holy pilgrimage. People go from all over the world to Kaaba. There has been 360 or something statues of many god and goddesses. So this game have started from there. The Hazrat Muhammad, the messenger, he destroyed all, he broke all the sisters and thrown out and killed many peoples. And from there, these traditions, silsila we call it, is still going on. They have destroyed thousands of temples in India also. Now Modi ji comes and he's trying to rebuild them and find them. They are in ruins. So the things is, talking does not make me brave. Real brave is you need big money and solid very argument people have. But the thing is, as long as money is there, very difficult to. And so many years, this I know the name people who was fighting in the court, but just and now is so much changed in the ashram that I even don't feel to go there. There is not that kind of feeling which I had before. So simply I am just living by my own. And because you ask them, you ask me also. But well, what can I say? I am not interested at all. I live my life and I do whatever possible to talk with the few peoples. Normally I do not speak in English, but because you have written Unheard Wind, I don't know you are in India or which country you are. So please next time if you want to ask something, write in Hindi so I can speak very well, because my English is my not first language. हिंदी मेरी ज़ुबान है, वहीं से बचपन से वही बोलते आए हैं. So from the very childhood, I was in Hindi community, families, school. So it is very limited. My English is very limited, but somehow it is useful. It work in the bazaar. But if I have to say something very deep from my heart, it's difficult for me to find the right words and explain everything. Anyway, thank you very much that you have asked that I should say something. Yeah, if you want to make an interview or somebody, then I can answer spontaneously, because there is not much to talk about, because they have harmed already so much. But I know very well that time will come. It will take time. And how long these people are going to be there? Shamshan Ghat, burning ghat is just nearby. Some of them, some are gone, the head is gone. Now other chamchas will also, in next 10, 20 years, they will all disappear and something change will come. And Osho's message is for many thousands of years. And it is spreading somehow. Does not matter how much they try to manipulate and control the internet and media and this and that, but somehow it is reaching to the people, but it will take maybe more time than we were thinking about it. So don't worry about, and take care of yourself. Thank you very much.